What's up guys, and welcome back to another episode of Career Mode. This is episode number 198. And today we are returning with the EFL Cup final as I go and search my first domestic honour with Sheffield United, and hopefully our first of 3 trophies come the end of the season as well. As of course we're still in the FA Cup and the Europa League as well, because a chance to win our first domestic honour in charge of the Blades. Of course, back in season 4 we reached our first domestic cup final with Sheffield United before losing to Liverpool. Haven't won a single domestic trophy with the Blades. Today we've got a chance with our first ever EFL Cup final. Won't be easy though, taking on Manchester United right now, going for the title in the Premier League as well. This is going to be a very tough ask if we are to go and win it. So yeah, the real question is Jack O'Connell going to start this game? Probably not, but I will at least put him on the bench surely for this one, as he's been here for 9 long years. And yeah, I'm not going to natter on for too long today. Just one thing I want to show you before we dive into the game is that for the game the sliders are going to be set to 50, which of course is natural, and we'll play ultimate difficulty as is for this game. Some of you guys have been asking me what slider settings I'm using. As I've mentioned before, I'm still adjusting them on an episode by episode basis really, because I'm finding it really difficult to get both challenging gameplay and realistic results. And you know, you saw the Leverkusen season last year when we thrashed Bayern Munich and thrashed Borussia Dortmund, yet in the the games where we should be winning pretty comfortably, we're losing by a goal to 0 or drawing 0-0. It is very difficult to get good slider settings that are consistent as well. But yeah, for this game I'm going to set it to 50, as I think that would be fair. So yeah, let's dive into it then. It's the EFL Cup final at Wembley as we go in search of, again, hopefully our first of a bizarre treble this season, as we are still in the FA Cup and the Europa League as well. However, of course, as much as I want to win this, it is still a lower priority for us. We're desperate to qualify for the Champions League next year, either by winning the Europa League or finishing in the top 4. Our Crystal Palace on Wednesday night in the FA Cup last 16, and then Liverpool away at Anfield in the Premier League next weekend as well, and then the Spurs Europa League tie too. There are other priorities at hand. However, I am going to pick my strongest lineup for the game for this one, as I'm so desperate to win my first domestic honour with Sheffield United. So first and only game today, it's our first ever EFL Cup final, Manchester United versus Sheffield United at Wembley. Come on you Blades, let's finally pick up a piece of silverware in English football. Come on Sheffield United. I really need to buy a mic stand as well, because right now I've got about a quarter of the screen taken up by my microphone. As Pierre slides down left towards Wilson, and Pierre's waiting on the edge, and his shot is well saved and cleared away. Had a bit of space there, Pierre. I'm not sure if I could have fed it inside, but first shot on target again coming to us 20 minutes in. Very slow burner this one so far, as we wait for a good chance for either side, and maybe one can fall here. As Kubo dinks one to the far post. Jadon can't get there, and Sessegnon heads it just wide. I thought that snuck in initially. That is... oh, did it clip the post? It might well have done. What an opportunity, and Ryan just couldn't squeeze it in. Todibo blocks that shot. Manchester United win it back, because we're still deadlocked at 0-0. And at the moment, both defences are absolutely superb. Neither team can break the other one down. We're still deadlocked here as Tony threads the needle and finds Jadon out wide, with Sessegnon playing catch-up. We're not going to cross, because crosses don't work this year. So Bogle comes back. Allen's on the edge, as is Roche. Turnbull needs a teammate. Just can't get inside here. Reece James. Roche blocked. And oh my god, that almost went in. Wow, breaking down the defence is very difficult indeed in this first half. Just can't get inside. That's excellent work from Nicholas. That's excellent. Absolutely excellent from Nicholas Wilson there. I'm so happy to have this guy back, because again, we only used him for like half a season, but left back, centre back, right back, he can do all 3, and he's just such a good player. And that's brilliant from Wilson. Oh, and Harris just couldn't get a clean strike away. Tried to bang it in the near post, but scuffed it. I think a bit under pressure, faced by the covering defender. Without it for the first half, a couple of opportunities towards the end of the first half, encouraging signs, but we're still deadlocked at 0-0. There's no way there's more than one goal getting scored in this game. 45 minutes to go, but it could go either way. So second half underway here as we're still tied at 0-0. And Harris was onside there as we play it back towards Wilson. There were a couple of opportunities right towards the end. Oh! Block, huge block by Saliba for the Blades to get in front. And to begin the second half off as well, already getting a shot away. 4 minutes after the restart, Reece James' header blocked. It will drop to Harris. He'll get another go. It's not a bad delivery. And it might drop to Toney. Yes! Ivan Toney put Sheffield United in front at Wembley. The deadlock broken. What a goal from the shocker. So many big moments throughout the course of the series. And another one added to the list. Harris's cross was dangerous. The goalkeeper didn't cover himself in much glory, but Toney, wonderful technique with the acrobatic effort into the turf over 3 red shirts and the goalkeeper too. Ivan Toney, the hero, gives Sheffield United the lead at Wembley. Come on! Goal scorer for Sheffield United, number 40, Ivan Toney! Tell you, man, he will do this till he retires. He will do this until he retires. He's just too good. I've never had a goal scorer like him. Never. The most clinical, efficient player I've ever had in the striker role. Nobody scores goals like him. Nobody comes up big like him. And he's done it again. What a moment as we lead here at Wembley. Wilson down left into Pierre, and Pierre has had a very tough game out there. I might take him off. He's not a physical player at all, Pierre. He's great technically. His passing is superb, but physically he's just slow, no stamina, no strength. And it's very hard to use those sort of players on FIFA, regardless of their position. As Angelino finds Angel Gomez, and he's going to try and bend one, and Sam Hill read it very well. You know those efforts from range since the AI's patch. Good save by Hill. Still leading by a goal here. Just over a quarter of an hour to go. I must say, Manchester United in the second half have been quite passive. Yet to really test us that much. As that's a great tackle by Allen. And Sam's had to make one save I can remember. Other than that, he's been largely untested here. With Reece James on the ball. Back towards David, and I don't feel the need here to force too many bodies forward. Play it simple right now, leading by 1, game management. We've got a brilliant team though, and there are going to be chances for them, I'm sure, towards the end of the game. So we've got to stand strong defensively, like we have been all game long thus far. Toney to Harris. And now James takes over and finds Jayden Bogle. Our defence today has been as solid as a rock, as Bogle finds Tyler. And a great chance here. He'll dink it in. It's Toney! Oh! Wonderful save. And that was almost a cut in the cabinet. Great tackle by Reece James as well. But still leading by a goal. Almost there. Almost there. Almost there. One late chance for the Red Devils. Just got to make sure I don't get any more opportunities. Oh, what a ball. This is it. This is it. Wilson. Nicholas Wilson, what a tackle, and there it is! Well, it certainly wasn't a cup final for the ages, but it's one we will remember for a long time. Sheffield United are EFL Cup winners, and finally we have won a domestic honour with the Blades. 4 years spent here at the start of the save. We reached one cup final and lost here at Wembley to Liverpool, but today we finally redeem ourselves and have a domestic honour in the trophy cabinet to join the Europa League we won back in Season 4. Our second piece of silverware with Sheffield United. and I'm absolutely delighted. It was a really tough game, this one. Both defences were superb in this match, and in the end, I wasn't surprised that just one goal won it, and I felt it was going to need to be a spectacular moment from someone, and what a shocker that the shocker was the one that provided it. How many moments has he had in this series where he's done something spectacular? Well, he's done it once again this afternoon. 1-0 the final score, and again, so happy that finally we've done it. Finally, a domestic honour is in the trophy cabinet. So David Turnbull lifts it aloft with his blades. Great to see Jacko Conlat on the pitch there, along with Abrechi Eze as well. And, of course, the hero, Ivan Toney, the reason we managed to get it. So, yeah, 1-0 the final score. Again, it was a really, really, really poor game. I'm not going to try and sugarcoat it at all. It was very, very poor. Both teams possibly taken back by the occasion, not entirely sure. But really, you have to credit both defences. Both back lines stood really firm today. And in the end, it wasn't a surprise that the one goal was scored courtesy of a piece of magic from Mr. Ivan Toney. But whilst he might have scored the goal, I think I probably will give man of the match to the back line in this game, because they stood so strong throughout the entire match. I thought Nicholas Wilson in particular was absolutely superb. He almost got assist, of course, in the first half as well. I think I'll share the champagne between these four. If we didn't have a great defence in this game, I'm sure United would have breached it at some point. Instead, managed to hold on to the clean sheet, and courtesy of Tony's goal, win the EFL Cup as well. So that's it. I'm buzzing. It's finally done. We have finally won a domestic honour with Sheffield United. We're certainly not going to stop there. There are 11 games remaining in the Premier League season right now. We are in the top 4. And of course, we need to qualify for next year's Champions League. So there is a lot more football still left to come. We're into the 5th round of the FA Cup. That next game against Crystal Palace will be in the FA Cup. 5th round away at Selhurst Park. So I'm going to say to the boys here, why would that be my first question there? Eze coming off the bench. But, yeah, sorry, I've lost my train of thought there. Yeah, we're going to play the next game in the next episode, the FA Cup 5th round against Crystal Palace, as we try and make it through to the last 8 of the competition. And, of course, in the Premier League, still in the top 4. And we'll also have the Europa League round of 16 tie coming against Tottenham Hotspur very soon as well, as we aim to win back our Europa League. But that was today's episode of Career Mode, guys. So a big thank you for watching. Really hope you have enjoyed it. And if you did enjoy today's episode, then please do drop a like. Much love to you all. Have a... Oh, man, I can't see it on the... That's so annoying. Much love to you all. Have a fantastic day. And I'll see you for the next episode of Career Mode very soon, where we will have the FA Cup 5th round tie away at Selhurst Park against Crystal Palace, Liverpool away at Anfield, and then the first leg of our Europa League last 16 tie against Tottenham Hotspur as well. 3 competitions left after the EFL Cup win, and you'll see games in all 3 in the next episode. Have a great day, guys. Much love, and I'll see you for another massive episode of Career Mode very soon.